Hello guys and welcome to a new Let's Play that I will be doing. This is for the Horse Ranch Let's Play and I have so many people to introduce to you. I tried to do a little cinematic in the beginning. I don't know how well it turned out, but we'll find out because I'm still technically recording right now. So when I get to editing, we'll see how well that turned out. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and introduce you to The Sims. We're going to go ahead and start with Isabella Thompson first. And as you guys can see, her traits are perfectionist, cheerful, family-oriented, loyal, and foodie. Some of these are actually her traits and other ones are what she's just unlocked so far, but that is her traits that I'm going to go over. But she is basically the mom to Olivia Thompson, but we're going to go ahead and introduce you to William Thompson. This is William. He is good, active, and outgoing, and he's also loyal. As I said, some of these traits are actually his and others are just traits that he also unlocked. And then we have Olivia Thompson here, who you can barely see her face, but Olivia here is on our horse, and the horse is actually Midnight. We also have another horse that I won't introduce you guys to in a second, but this is Olivia's horse that mainly she uses for basically horse competitions, and I will get into the story for this family in a second after I'm done introducing everybody. We're going to go ahead and introduce you guys to Lucas. This is actually Lucas, and some of you are like, isn't this basically your cats? Yeah, so I went ahead and put my cats in this Let's Play, and I went ahead and changed their names and their traits. So Lucas here was originally my new cat, which was at the time, well, my new cat, which is Geronimo. But this is basically Lucas, and Lucas here is our horse ranch hand, and he is basically here to help out with the horses and make sure everything that they need is taken care of. And he will also be helping out Miss Isabella here make the nectar, and she is basically in charge of the nectar business while her husband, she is basically in charge of making the nectar while her husband's in charge of basically the business side of the nectar business. But we basically met Lucas already, and our last horse that we haven't met, this is actually Storm Dancer, and I'm super excited. Storm Dancer is actually a new horse that they just got not too long ago, so she doesn't have that many skills, but she did actually. But Olivia does actually ride her occasionally, most of the time when she is going for a relaxing ride. She will occasionally take Storm Dancer, or she will take most of the time Midnight, her actual horse that she is on right now. So let me go ahead and tell you guys the backstory. So basically, Miss Isabella and William have a nectar business, and all of these plants are like their favorite, well, not their favorite, but like their most popular nectar that they sell. So Miss Olivia here takes care of the plants and make sure that she makes nectar, and as I said before, Lucas helps her out. So basically they focus a lot on their nectar business and stuff, and the only thing that they basically want their daughter to do is to win races. They have put so much money and everything that they have into making sure that their daughter wins races, and by wins them as in practicing. So anytime they see their daughter doing anything that isn't practicing on their horse, they're kind of argue with her a little bit. So we're gonna get into that a lot. We have Lucas, who is actually here helping them out, but we're going to go ahead and get started. Lucas is supposed to be down here making some nectar because he is going to be helping out a lot with the nectar business. Miss Olivia here is doing some barrel, I'm sorry guys if you can hear my cats. Miss Olivia here is doing some barrel practicing. Her dad did come out here a second ago just to check on her. Her dad's actually on the phone right now talking to a colleague, so we will be back. And you guys are probably wondering what I named my other cats. So we have Sophia and Gabriel. So I went ahead and renamed their names, and they are, of course, still siblings. And you will occasionally see them around because they do come and visit. Lucas here. Olivia is talking to Midnight, telling her she is excited for the competition this weekend. I know Midnight is definitely a little bit nervous, which is why they've been practicing a lot, but Olivia's telling Midnight it's okay. You shouldn't worry about it at all. This is why we've been doing a lot of practicing, and I've got you. There is nothing to worry about right now.
Meanwhile,
Here we have Miss Isabella is actually talking to Lucas, asking him how the nectar making is going, and also asking him to make sure that he is going to go ahead and do well. So she is actually going to go ahead and craft a nectar as well. And she is going to have a Lucas watch because she has actually been making nectar for a very long time. So she has perfected the way of nectar. I love how Lucas is trying to leave, but you have to watch, Lucas. You have to watch. Come on. So Lucas is going to watch for a little bit, and then he's probably going to let Miss Isabella know that he is going to go ahead and check on the horses because basically Olivia should be done about now. She's usually done around 7 p.m. We are back with Miss Olivia up here, and her dad actually just took a break from all of the business stuff he was doing and coming to talk to her to ask her how practice went and hopefully to not get Midnight too spooked and this time be better on racing. And she is like, Dad, we're trying our best here. We're trying to do everything that we can. And her dad's basically saying, I know you're usually done at 7, but why don't you come and get some dinner? Your mom is making dinner right now. And after she is done making dinner and you're eating, maybe you'll be able to do some midnight, basically doing some midnight practice with Midnight, and it should be perfect. Ironic that it's midnight and midnight, but basically he is hoping that Olivia will come back out here to do some more practice to be ready for the barrel racing, but Olivia has something else in mind, and we will see in just a second. While Olivia and her dad are actually heading inside, we have Lucas here, and he is actually taking care of Midnight since he just finished. He's going to go ahead and finish taking care of Midnight and then go ahead and do the same for Storm Dancer, making sure that she is taken care of as well. And then he's going to head inside to grab some dinner because usually he is able to grab some of whatever that Miss Isabella is making after they are done. Here we have everybody basically eating, and it looks like Miss Isabella might be coming down with something, but we'll get her solved. But everybody is eating dinner right now, and as you can see, Isabella is feeling playful, but she just is wanting to get out of here. So it looks like she finished her meal very, very quickly, but she's going to go ahead and use the bathroom and then head out there to meet Lucas and Midnight outside. We have Olivia's dad here, and he is actually about to head back into the office because he's got some paperwork that he has to do right after dinner. So he's going to head over there, but he knows that at least Olivia is heading back outside to do some training, some last minute training with Midnight so that they can at least get some more practice in before she heads to bed. Olivia is back, and she has actually changed to her cold weather wear, and she has gotten Midnight out from his sleep a little, but what she is going to do is go for a relaxing ride with Midnight here, and he is going to be basically for once just going on a ride that doesn't involve anything whatsoever, just a relaxing ride. And Olivia loves doing relaxing rides because it's something that she does, and so Lucas goes ahead and prepares Midnight just so she can go ahead and do her relaxing ride, and Lucas actually covers for her just to make sure that if her parents do find out that she is not doing her practices right now, she would be in a lot of trouble. So right now, Lucas is going to cover for her and make sure that her parents don't know whatsoever. Olivia uses this time while she's on a ride with Midnight to basically let Midnight know that she definitely loves her, and she knows Midnight and her enjoy these little rides that they do, but she has to, of course, keep it a secret from her parents, or else they would be upset that she is wasting the precious time that she has doing stuff like this, which would make them extremely upset. But she likes doing it anyway. It makes her happy, and as you can see, it's definitely making her extremely happy. She uses Midnight to basically just let her feelings out because it is hard for her to talk to her parents. She has an easier time talking to her mother, but when it comes to her dad, she has a very hard time speaking to her dad about it. So as we can see, Miss Isabella is still making nectar even now. It is midnight. Everybody is still doing everything, but Olivia is out here still doing this relaxing ride. But we're going to go ahead and catch up with everybody. We are catching back up with Lucas after he made sure that Olivia was set. He has come inside to grab something to eat, and he's actually putting away the rest of the food because Miss Isabella sure that basically food is out for him so that when he's done, he just cleans up and puts it back in the fridge for her. And so basically she is just going back to nectar making as we saw before, and Olivia's definitely brought her horse riding to a level 6, but it looks like Lucas needs to use the bathroom, so he's gonna use the bathroom here. Usually he tries to not use the bathroom that's here, but it's an emergency, so he's gonna go ahead and do that. So I am back with Miss Isabella, and she is actually done with nectar making for the night, so she is going to head upstairs to get ready to head to bed. So we're going to catch up with Lucas and see what he's up to. So Lucas has just gotten here, and he is actually waiting for just the one I was just about to say. He's been waiting for Olivia to get back because he noticed it's kind of getting late. So he wants to make sure that everything is perfect with Midnight. And so Olivia's going to go ahead and dismount Midnight and try and sneak back into the house without her parents noticing because she is completely drenched. And that is not something we want. And apparently her dad's gonna be a music lover, so that's fine. Olivia is heading back into the house to sneak in there, hoping that no one will catch her, which she should be fine because her dad is literally right there, back on the computer. And her mom should be upstairs getting ready to go to sleep. So I think Olivia is going to be just fine heading back upstairs. But as we are doing this, I thought I'd go ahead and tell you guys my plan. This is going to hopefully be just a short mini series of me exploring the pack a little. I've already done part of the exploration on my own, so I know some of the stuff. Like, I know I will not be having goats in the video, and so I am definitely looking forward to it. But we will get to see everybody else's outfits and everything. But here we have Miss Olivia heading to sleep, and I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. We are back, and Lucas is actually awake. He is going to be just getting ready with everything. I should let him go do that. But Miss Isabella is also awake, and she's just heading into the kitchen to make some breakfast. And once Lucas is actually done, he's gonna meet her in the kitchen. But it looks like Mr. William is also up, so let's go ahead and see what he's up to. So William is also going to use the bathroom, and then he's gonna head downstairs for some breakfast before he has some more business stuff to take care of for the company, but we will see. But he wants to make sure that Midnight, along with Olivia, get everything that they need to get done because tomorrow is supposed to be the competition and everybody is super excited to come to the competition. And we will see. We will also get to, of course, meet Gabriel and Sophia because they will be coming here for the competition. They're usually probably going to come Friday nights because the competition is usually on Saturdays, and well, at least in my. Lucas has just come into the kitchen, and basically Miss Isabella said, Lucas, go ahead and grab something for yourself as well. Lucas just finished eating. He is wanting to clean up, but Miss Isabella is saying, hold on, because Olivia hasn't gotten up yet, but I think Olivia hasn't gotten up yet, and just as she said that, she heard some shuffling and some stuff going on upstairs, so she's realized that Olivia is up and she's just getting ready still. So we will go ahead and see Olivia come down in a second, but right now we are going to have William and Isabella talk. So they are actually talking about the competition and everything, and of course Lucas is just going to butt in him for a second and let her know that his siblings will be coming for the competition as usual, and Miss Isabella is saying that's perfectly fine. I love your sister Sophia. She helps me so much with the nectar making when she comes, so I am definitely looking forward to having them here over the weekend. And they usually stay over the weekend, but they come on Friday and then they leave on Sunday. So it will be exciting to see them, but let's go ahead and catch up with Olivia and see how she is doing. It's a little bit in the afternoon, and William is actually going to talk to Olivia after done, and he is going to go ahead and just argue with her. Well, yell at her, asking her why is she waking up so late. The competition is tomorrow. Does she not care at all? She needs to be practiced, telling her she doesn't care. Look at the time it is. She has a competition tomorrow. She should have woken up earlier than they did and should actually already have been out there practicing. And now she is going to probably lose the competition. And it's of course making Olivia upset, but she's like, I'm sorry, Dad. I will get right out there right now, actually. So Olivia's gonna head out here and she is going to go ahead and grab Midnight, and actually she is going to hug Midnight just to help Midnight calm down, because Midnight is starting to get worried about the race a little bit. Storm Dancer's like, why is it always raining? Olivia has basically just talked to Midnight and they are definitely ready to go, but she's gonna go ahead and hug Midnight one last time, because definitely this makes her feel better and it also will make Midnight feel better. But she's going to go ahead and mount Midnight. Probably not a good idea to do it while they're in the stable, but hey, maybe she'll actually take him outside. We'll see. But Lucas is actually here just to make sure that the bed is cleaned up, because Midnight was in here a bit ago, so we want to make sure that the beds are clean. So it is currently 7 p.m. Olivia has been training since after that conversation with her dad, and she's actually been intensely training. She usually does this only on one day, just so Midnight isn't so forcefully trained all the time on it, because intensely takes a lot out of a horse. But she does it usually on the Friday before the competition, but we will see how much she gets done today, and maybe, who knows, Midnight might go up a skill or something. Oh, just as I was saying that, it looks like Sophia and Gabriel are here. Lucas's siblings are actually here, and we're gonna go ahead and follow Sophia. She knows where exactly she is going, but she is heading downstairs to talk to Miss Isabella here. She's actually gonna hug her and say, how has the nectar making been going? And she's basically going to notice that this nectar machine is dirty. So she's gonna go ahead and clean it, and then she's gonna go ahead and use the other one. And of course, Miss Isabella is going to say thank you to Sophia, of course, because she just loves when Sophia comes over. She is a big help to them always as well. But currently, right now, still outside, it is almost 9 o'clock, and we have Olivia still out here, still practicing, and I think she's going to be practicing till about 10 p.m. just so she has a good enough rest for everything before everybody heads to the competition tomorrow. They're hoping to get there at noon, since the competition does start around 1, and it's actually the only day that William lets Olivia sleep in a little, because he knows that it's a very hard competition and she needs her beauty sleep. I think it's the only thing that Miss Isabella was able to get. Oh, looks like Storm Dancer got her temperament. It's the only thing that Miss Isabella was able to get her husband to at least agree on, since the other days he wants her to wake up like super early. But Midnight got his agility up, so that's super great for the competition. If they don't come in first place, it's gonna make William extremely upset. But they're gonna go ahead and continue practicing for the competition, and I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, guys, good morning. It is Saturday at 7 a.m. It's the big race, and currently Olivia is using the bathroom, but when she's done, she is going to come in here and change into her outfit. Looks like it's going to be a rainy day today, or maybe it will clear up through the day. Maybe just in time for the race, it'll clear up, but we'll see probably. Olivia has just gotten ready, and it looks like Sophia is also up, so she's going to use the bathroom. She usually shares a bathroom with Sophia whenever they come, because there are 2 extra rooms here, and the Thompsons don't mind them staying in them at all, so they do let them stay in there. All right, guys, so we are actually here at the competition, and Olivia and Midnight just went in to compete. So we're gonna see, but everybody's basically, imagine that everyone out here, even though they're waiting, but they're actually out there in there watching the competition go down. So we'll see how well it goes. Well, would you look at that, guys? It looks like all the hard work finally paid off. So victory, barrel racing beginner. So gold medal, and she got the prize of 300 simoleons. Congratulations, in a fine display of agility and endurance. The title of first place in beginner's bracket is yours. The crowd goes wild as a new up-and-comer is born. Keep practicing and competing, and you'll be the ultimate champion in no time. So definitely they finished. Everything is exciting. exciting. She is going to meet everybody. Olivia just came out with Midnight. They have just come in first place, and I think what she's going to do is definitely hug her mom and tell her, hey mom, it looks like we did good, huh? And of course she's also going to hug Midnight, because why not? William is like, a great job, Midnight, great job. And even though William was hard on her daughter, he is going to also hug her and say, great job, honey. But everybody's basically either talking amongst each other or talking to, of course, our new sim that we got from the pack. I forgot what her name is. I think William would probably have a good time talking to her. So William's gonna go ahead and talk to her. Reason being because she is actually Sienna. That's her name. Sienna is actually going to tell William that her daughter did well and that they are actually offering horse training where the horse can actually come on its own to do the training, and we will train them and everything, and your daughter can finally take the break that she deserved, because I know you've been working her. But of course William is going to say absolutely not, that is okay. And of course he's flirting with his wife, so I'm gonna let that happen. But they also did go ahead and come to the park, and they are all going to have a nice day at the park after the competition is over, and everybody's going to do their own thing. So I will see you guys next time. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode so much that you consider hitting the subscribe button and that bell icon to get notified when I post new videos. Love you guys so much. Bye guys.